Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
The following is a presentation of Disruption Networks.
Disruption Networks. EC Radio. Disruption Networks.
What's up? This is Dudley from the Dirty Heads, and you are listening to Easy Radio on DisruptionNetwork.net.
YOLO infidels, that's right. It's Hacker Hameen.
This is Al Schneer from the band Mo.
Hey, this is Corey Goodman from Living Color.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
Live on EC Radio with the Z-Man. So take the pizza out of your fat moron mouths. Sit back and listen before I give you a $5 face slap. You'll never forget, infidels. YOLO.
What's up, everybody? This is Chikn for EC Radio. Joining me today all week, Addy. Thank you for coming in again.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. And joining her right on her side is producer boy Mike Pileggi.
Yes, sir.
Producer extraordinaire.
I try.
You've been kicking ass for us, bro. Oh, I better watch my mouth.
Yeah. Don't swear. What the hell's wrong with you?
But yeah, you've been doing a lot of great work for us, bro. I'm happy you're on board.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming in for us.
No problem.
So you brought pizza for everybody?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I went and got a couple of slices and.
Yeah, we weren't hungry. Don't worry about it.
So I went and got slices, then I put lotion on. I can't shake anyone's hands, and then I have to leave at 4 o'clock. So really, it is a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, why'd you come?
So you
Who brought this guy?
Right. Came to eat and air conditioning.
I was actually on my way, and I'm like, oh, I think I have that appointment. So I called. I'm like, yeah, 4:30. I'm like, all right, my bad.
Whoopsie.
Sorry.
Well, Mila Kunis better join us one day. But also our guest today is Rock and Julian Graziano. See?
What a team.
How you guys doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
Not too bad. So I like the specs, man. Those are cool.
Rock even came bearing gifts.
Did he now?
I did.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
The CDs. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have CDs. I'm going to pop that right in when I'm headed to my next showing.
So, and as Pledge was saying, he just said probably one of the most creepiest things I've ever heard. He goes to the Rock. He goes, by the way, hi, I'm Mike. You might not want to shake my hand. I got lotion all over it.
I moisturized at the wrong time.
At least came in with his pizza and his lotion.
I guess it would have been creepier if you actually shook his hand and realized it was all like full of lotion.
I would have said I would have done that and if someone gave me that look, like I would have been like, "That's not lotion."
But you look like a guy that moisturizes, so I'm sure.
Sometimes.
I'm sure
Sometimes.
He looks like a moisturizer.
Yeah, moisturizer.
On my arms is fine. On my shoulders, good. But on my hands, I don't like.
Yeah, the slimy.
I don't like that. It's no.
I'm like my face. I don't like things on my face, like makeup for Halloween, lotion, stuff like that. It just feels like gross. Like I gotta go wash my face.
Yeah.
But
even when I play, I have to wear like the old classic Nike sweatbands around my wrist just because I don't want anything like on my hands. It's just too greasy or too sweaty or just too slick. I don't know.
Ah, now we know Rock's quirk.
I do have some quirks.
Yeah, we all do.
I got a bag full of them.
What's your quirkiest quirk?
Okay. I've been shaving my armpits for about 25 years. I was in a band called the Blob Mob.
Mm-hmm.
I was a metal band.
Blob Mob.
We had our picture taken for a Halloween show. It was being promoted, and at the time, I had the really long hair. I had a leather vest on and no shirt, and I was down in front of the band, like this, arms out. The band behind me, and that picture appeared in the paper. I looked at that, and I'm like, "Oh my God, do my armpits really look like that?" It was like it was borderline like Tom Hanks in Castaway. It was like really bad. I mean, my armpits were like, it was like serious Duck Dynasty before Duck Dynasty, and I've been shaving it ever since. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I know a lot about you. That was new. I've known you a long time. That was a new one.
Yeah, it happens.
Love it. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Mad at you, boy. Mad at you, boy.
That's great. That's a good one. I'm impressed with that one.
It's true.
Yeah.
I guess
There's nothing wrong with a little manscaping.
I guess it's not really hard to hide, though. I mean, anytime he wears like a sleeveless shirt, you kind of know he shaves his.
Yeah, I don't really wear sleeveless shirts though either.
Oh no.
No.
Rock was just ahead of his time with the manscaping.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all.
Take credit for that. Sure.
There you go.
Pledge, your pits are probably really hairy, aren't they?
Everything. Yeah, it's like a sweater under there. There's nothing I can do about it. I could go get it lasered off. That's a whole process, and
you shave it once a year for
just have you waxed someday.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but like, in the 40-year-old virgin, he's like, those roots are pretty deep. I'm like, yeah, my roots are pretty deep right now. I don't know. I'd bleed a lot. It'd be bad.
It'd be a hell of a show, though. We could film that.
It'd be like an all-day event.
Shit.
It would be, yeah. You would need to, I think, a couple-day event. You'd have to
take a break.
Have
a couple shots.
Yeah.
Go back at it for another hour.
Yeah, let me fall asleep, and then
I'd rather get away from the shave or the waxing and do more like shave caricatures in your back or something.
I was in. I had my eyebrows done a couple times, and a long time ago, when I was in the band Showtime. I got them done by someone who didn't normally do my eyebrows, but that was the first time they did them. They did them a little thin.
Oh man,
like almost Prince-like thin.
Oh no!
And I had a gig that night, and I remember getting there, setting up, and I'm looking at, and I was having a conversation with my drummer, Joe Rossi, at the time, and he's giving me he's just giving me a look like, something's different about you, and I'm like, no, nothing. I don't know, and I'm like, and it's like, my eyes look sexy as hell. They really do. So I could tell that he wasn't just staring; he was enchanted.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You should have wore purple. Like Prince.
I might have been.
I
might have. See, anybody notice? Nothing at all?
Just commit.
See, I think you kind of give that, like, what's his name? The magician there.
David Blaine?
Yes. You kind of have that look, maybe you thought you were like a magician.
I haven't
little
told.
bit.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, you got a magician vibe to you. Nothing wrong with that.
Do a trick.
I can't do any trick.
You're going to have to learn
I'm learning.
something.
I know like one card trick. That's it.
Are we going to see it? No.
No, I left my loaded deck at home.
Oh, shit.
That's great. Then eyebrows. Now that's the style. They shave their eyebrows off and create new ones.
Yeah,
draw
don't get that fad.
That's weird.
You talk to a girl and she always look like she's surprised. Like her eyebrows are like, bing.
Now, isn't the style for the girl? Isn't it like thicker now?
Yeah, now
like caterpillars
really
almost.
Yeah.
But they shave them off.
Yeah.
And then
But yeah, they
redraw
shave them to draw them.
They look like.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't have that much time.
Yeah.
You look.
If
at
if she can't throw her eyes into the sink and shave them, like her legs.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be just, that's the
deal
only
breaker.
thing. That's all you have to do. Throw your leg in the sink, shave your legs, you're good.
I feel like
Forget the eyebrows.
the D. Snyder look came back or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
it's just so weird. Chicks, ladies, please stop. You know, just regular eyebrows.
It's just, some of the girls, they look like their face is just stamped on.
As long as we're gonna
And
go,
you know,
as
it's
long as we're gonna go there, I got something to say about that.
Go ahead.
I have never been in the ladies' room at Ocean Blue, but I know what it looks like because everybody that goes in there apparently has to take a selfie.
right.
Like lava, too.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Is that the bathroom that says you look great or
Yes.
whatever?
Yeah.
And everything is like tiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love for her to say you're still ugly behind it.
I was with my photographer once, and my friend Jenny and I went to the bathroom for a break during a photo shoot, and she had her camera, and I go, oh no, this is the perfect time. So we really like played it up, and we got in the mirror, and we were all with her taking it with the real camera. Oh, we had more fun with that. It was just kind of like, hey, this is how stupid you look.
Yeah, really.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of the bathroom.
What's up with the car seat picture? You know, like the picture with the seatbelt on. Like, stop taking selfies in your car. It doesn't look good. I'm sorry. You're sitting there, you got a seatbelt across your breast. It just doesn't look good.
Or the ones where they're posting their Snapchat videos of what's on the radio. It's like, I think your insurance company should get a wind of that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
See, I'm not a selfie person. I just tried to break one of my clients' chops. I sold the house on the Parkway, Gabe's friend. And so I'm trying to, he's like, send me a picture of the sold rider. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm over there, and I'm, trying to take a selfie. And I'm like, I just can't get the whirl. It's not something that I really need a ton of pictures of myself just standing there for me.
So I can never do Snapchat. I don't take pictures of myself, and I certainly don't.
I sent it anyways. It was kind of but whatever.
You okay? You want to give him a
Choking
hiney
on
lick?
that pizza.
I'm getting rid of a.
Need some lotion to wash that down?
I was sick on July 4th, got better, then I got sick again, then got the flu, then got a
Then
cold.
came in here.
Right. And now I'm here.
Yeah, I'll be over here.
And it's this lingering cough. That's the last of it. This little tiny cough that catches that I'm trying to get rid of. Everything else is gone.
Nice.
So aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, don't leave it here. Take that shit with you.
All right, it's a Hepatitis Thursday. Thanks.
Julian, don't shake his hand. Back up. Go over, sit on the couch.
Yeah,
Anybody
don't
have
talk
any
to this guy
Purell?
anymore.
Purell, our new sponsor.
Yeah, swallow it.
Just drink it.
You'll be fine.
So, Rock, let's hear what you got going on here. I see you got a new CD out.
I do. I have I think, if I do my calculations correct as far as solo CDs are concerned, it's only my third. I think it's about, all together with the bands I've done, it might be the 7th or 8th. But I kind of took a break from releasing original material when I got in my current band now, which is Sound Barrier, because we do covers. And I'm like, well, I needed to make money. And Mike in my band had, I know he was a singer-songwriter too. He had an original band going on, like I did. And we had corresponded a couple times, and he had messaged me and said, wow, if only you played bass, my life would be so much easier. I'm like, are you joking? Because I've been playing bass since 1990, and joined his band, which was Through the Looking Glass. We changed it to Sound Barrier, and we've been together 6.5 years.
I remember Through the Looking Glass.
Thank you.
Band.
Thank you. And we also do an acoustic duo, the other guys from Sound Barrier, and I play solo acoustic shows too, which occasionally I'll throw in some originals, but I felt like I needed to get some of those songs out. A couple of the songs I had written well over 20 years ago, a couple of them within the last 2 years, and it's like I just need to kind of put it out there, because I felt like, especially from a songwriting standpoint, I couldn't move on until I closed that chapter, and just having them recorded wasn't enough.
Right.
I kind of needed to it's like taking a really good dump. You really can't move forward or make room for anything else until you get rid of something. So
Yeah.
So
it's a collection
so
of.
We're gonna
It's a.
call this your dump.
It's a collection of 13 dumps.
I like the way he.
20 years worth. I
20
like
years
that.
worth of
I mean, from
There's
as
13
early as
songs on it. There was actually going to be like 18 or 19, but I kind of wanted to keep a theme, even though it's not a concept album by any means. But
Right.
I just wanted to make sure that the songs just kind of had
a good flow.
a
right?
good flow.
Yeah.
And there were some songs that I left off that I thought were still pretty good, but they didn't fit with the rest of the flow of the.
Well, they're
of the
for the
CD,
fourth
so.
solo.
Maybe.
You know, the next
Maybe
one.
I've already started actually writing for that, so it did kind of help getting past that. So
What got you interested in music in the first place?
Chicks.
no, believe it or not, I think when I was one of the first memories of music I can remember is being a child and Woodstock the movie was on TV.
Right.
And I remember watching Joe Cocker's performance.
Yeah.
And not understanding I thought he was having a seizure. I thought it was
right.
I thought it was like some kind of performance art at the time.
Yeah.
But I knew that it's like, yeah, that looks kind of cool. I kind of want to do that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And I'd gone to see Chikn and Addy at the auditorium when I was maybe 3.
Wow.
I saw Grease in the theater when I was like 4, barely 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I thought then that John Travolta was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Not only could he sing and dance, but he looked cool and he had the hair
Right.
and the
He had
leather
the walk,
jacket. He did.
the talk,
He had it all. But
everything.
then I saw Escape from New York.
Oh.
And I'm like, God, Kurt Russell's just so badass. He doesn't
pretty
say
sexy in that
he doesn't
movie,
say
I'll
much,
say.
and he doesn't have to.
Right.
Snake
Snake
Plissken.
Plissken.
He's always been a badass though. Like
And I thought he never had. He doesn't say much, but he doesn't need to.
best Wyatt Earp yet.
And then I kind of like found Dennis Quaid, and I'm like, not only is he kind of a badass, but he's kind of cool, and he can
He's
sing,
funny.
and he can play guitar, and he's kind of fun. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I kind of want to do that, but so I have done some acting, but I always just been drawn to music. I like writing, I like recording, I love performing.
Have any of your acting projects been released? Are they out yet?
A few of them are. A few of them through Mad Angel Films. One through Twisted Media. Waiting on one from Worlds Apart Media, a film called Brink.
Yeah, that's the last one that you filmed. That looks so interesting, just from like the little teasers and what we talked
I'm
about.
still waiting. I'm still waiting for it.
That should be good.
It's gone through quite a bit through an editing process. The only version I've ever seen of it is like the full kitchen sink version, which is about 2 hours, and it just needs to be cut down again
Lightened up a little
to help
bit.
with the flow of things. But I just did one that came out I think about a year ago called Chapter 5.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Where basically it was like 5 not gang, but like crime organizations or that are within a city to be unnamed. I think it is Utica though, considering it was filmed around Utica. And one of the factions or crime factions is a bunch of kids, teenage girls, with and I play a like a federal agent that's like got a theory behind it all, and of course my bosses are like, "What are you, crazy?" So it's just kind of fun to do.
Yeah.
So go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it.
Dave Borges is checking in. He says Dreamscape.
Yes, Dennis Quaid, David Patrick Kelly, Kate Capshaw, good movie.
Also, we got Kathleen asking if you're related to Rocky Graziano, the boxer.
No, but I did meet him when I was about 9 or 10 years old. My parents met Rocky out in Vegas in like 1981 or 82, and we had corresponded. We became like pen pals. And my dad was very he was part of he was part of the comedy club of Utica. And they always had like events coming in to town, and at the old Milo's, which used to be near the Parkway by Proctor Park, Rocky came into town for something for Italian Americans. I don't remember. I was like 9 or like I said, 9 or
Right.
10 at the time, and I met him, got some pictures taken with him, and it was the first time I remember I told my mom, I said, I want to wear a tux. So we went out and rented a tuxedo just for me to wear.
cute.
So everyone else was like very Italian, wearing suits, open shirts, gold chains. It's a little,
And there you are in your
little
little
10-year-old
tux.
kid in a black and white tux.
That's cute.
great.
I love that.
Now, have you always been like a film guy or more of a music?
Definitely more music. I mean, I'm a film buff, and I guess if I'm gonna like, actors like Dennis Quaid or John Travolta, I'm gonna have like a good. I want to have a good mix or split.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel more closely, I relate towards music than.
So if acting never worked out, you would be okay because
Yeah.
music is
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah. Actors are liars. I'm sorry. We are.
Well,
we are.
isn't
And
that
musicians
kind of
are
the job?
and musicians are thieves. So it's true.
Thieves and liars. Wow.
Every artist is a cannibal. Every poet is a thief.
Interesting.
Wow.
See, I'd never heard that.
See, Pledgy, now we got an actor in here.
Yeah.
Good
I
job,
do.
man. Thanks for hooking us up.
You know,
So what's your next project that you need rock for?
I don't know. There's.
I was going to think of one.
There's one I've been trying to do, and as you know, it's very hard to get people to commit to things.
Oh,
He wants you to take your shirt off. Is what he's gonna say.
No.
It's not.
Hold
no,
on,
it's-
ladies. We'll
no,
work
it's
on
not
that.
hard to get people to commit. It's hard to get talented people to commit.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I realized after making some of the films that I've made, every freak comes out of the woodwork
Right.
because they think
Right.
they're an actor.
Right.
Or everybody wants to be a friggin' zombie.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like karaoke night.
Kind of, yeah.
Like
yeah,
everyone thinks
exactly.
they're auditioning for Star Search or something.
No, the only reason why I've wrote and directed 3 short films,
Okay.
worked on 3 others behind the scenes, producing, co-creating,
Mhm.
writing. And the only reason those worked out is because I went to Herkimer College,
Mhm.
and so we had access to equipment
Yeah.
and actors and things like that. And now once you leave, it's like, man, it is
Your access is gone.
tough. Yeah, it is tough. But my fallback is stand-up comedy, which both are not a guaranteed thing, but they're the 2 most things I've been interested in. And of course, producing for these guys has just been huge.
I mean, I think it's because I like writing too, not just songs, but I like writing stories. I did write a screenplay for, which is a sequel to a film I did a few years ago.
Really?
And I turned it into more of like an action. I definitely turned the screenplay into more of an action comedy.
Right.
And the few people that have read it that were part of the first film were like, "This is hilarious. We need to make this film."
That's awesome.
Like,
that's awesome.
well, that's up
Let's
to my
hope you do.
that's up to my brother-in-law who directed the first one.
So when you write, do you write in terms of just like the dialogue and the story, or do you
Yeah,
do camera
I
shots
realized
and-
that I started writing a lot of dialogue,
right.
and I didn't really have much structure. Like, I knew where I wanted to end up, but I had no
Right,
idea
Yeah.
how to get there.
Right.
And the one thing I always pick out in movies are plot holes. I hate plot holes.
Right.
I like connecting the dots. So
Yeah,
once
yeah.
I got all the dialogue, it was easy. To me, it's like again, it has nothing to do. It's similar to writing a song or recording a song.
Sure.
You got all the parts there. You just need to put all the right ingredients in order.
Right.
So once I figured out everything that I wanted everyone to say,
Yeah.
it was just a matter of like, how do I connect these dots? And it
Where
kind
are
of
they
worked.
saying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's tough
And
because you're like, would
It is.
I say this?
And
Or
I had to go back a few times and reread some of the
Yeah.
things I read. It's like, wait, no, I want to make sure that I did that because I don't want to make my own plot hole.
So you don't come up with like an overall storyboard of what you want?
No, I did that after I had a lot of dialogue. I was like, I kind of knew where I wanted to go. I knew the beginning and I knew the end.
Yeah.
But I didn't know exactly how I was going to get all there.
Right.
So then I took everything that I wanted to see happen, and then I started making outlines for it.
Right.
And then it's like, and then boom, it like just like that, I like put everything together. I had been writing the dialogue for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then once I actually figured out this is how I wanted to go.
Right.
Oh yeah, outline, perfect, blah blah blah. Like within like a week, I had the thing done.
Yeah. Do you listen to music or anything to get
I was just gonna ask that.
creative juices flowing, or
No,
really?
no,
Complete silence.
yeah.
Wow.
I was going to ask because I can see it go either way. Like complete silence sometimes will make me distracted.
Unless it's instrumentals. Unless it's certain instrumentals.
Right.
Like just background noise.
Yeah. Anything ambient or anything, just that's
so Mozart or anything like that wouldn't work.
No, I'm more like 07 or Tangerine
Nickelback.
Dream or something like that. Definitely Nickelback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You love your Nickelback, but you don't like Kiss. I just,
No, I hate
I can't
Nickelback.
get over you.
I hate them both.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He loves Kiss.
Kiss.
He loves Kiss.
Yeah.
No.
Right here.
That's what I like looking at 6-year-old dudes in spandex.
Who are your favorite bands?
Oh, get up to the mic. We want to hear you.
Kiss, AC/DC, Twisted Sister, Guns N' Roses.
My man.
The kid's a rocker.
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Justin Bieber.
No.
Good.
Because he's not a believer. Come on. This kid's pretty impressive too, aren't you, Julian? He was at the Daniel Barden Mud Run or the Mud Fest, and we're talking, and I'm like, oh look, Julian's back, and he goes, yeah, that's his second or third time through. I'm like,
it was cold.
Once
it was
wasn't enough,
rainy.
it was
the
freezing.
mud was freezing. He comes through. He goes, I want to do it again.
Wow.
And as they were doing the second run, he just ran in line and kept going. I was like, okay.
yeah, he was like just.
Yeah.
As long as you know you're showering
Me
and
and
you're stripping down in the parking lot before we get in the car.
me and my buddy did 2 rounds around the course.
Yeah.
Oh,
How'd
you
you
both
like
did.
the course? Was it good?
Yeah,
Yeah. You gonna do it again next year?
probably.
Probably. Yeah, I had fun too.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, me too. It was a good time.
She had fun watching.
I did. I watched
In
and
the
I
heated
ate cotton.
tent.
I ate cotton candy. That was very intensive. I almost strained a finger.
I had to make sure that Utica
was
Club
tough.
was flowing. We had to keep the Utica Club flowing.
Yeah,
you know.
it's tough.
My cousin did the same thing, just the adult one.
Right?
She barely even made it to like the first or second puddle, like the pool. And before she was freezing. She couldn't go any further.
She was shivering. We
It
saw
was
her afterwards.
so
She was
cold that
shivering.
day. It was cold
day.
not even doing the run and getting
Yeah, it
all
was.
soaked and muddy.
Yeah, I know. I felt kind of like a jerk when I'm like, man, I'm freezing. I'm wet, because we're standing out in the rain. I'm like looking at these guys come covered in mud, soaking wet.
And
I'm
we're
like,
all in our warm, fluffy sweaters and stuff.
And every once in a while, when I'm at school, I do sometimes see like mud run shirts. Every once in a while.
Nice. Do you wear yours to school so you can brag?
I
No.
don't think I really have. I think I may have worn it once, but
You're gonna have to break that out. You ran that course twice. You gotta be proud.
Yeah.
So I also know that you're a big brother now.
yep,
How do you like being a big brother?
I like it.
Yeah. Your
It's
little sister kind of cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you're a good big brother.
You're
You
the man
seem
of the
like you
house
would
now.
be.
Yeah.
Take care of her.
Yep.
When she grows up, don't let any boys
hasn't
get
changed the
crushed.
diaper for her yet. So.
oh,
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would avoid diaper duty as long as you
Yeah.
possibly can.
Yeah.
nah, you should do it all the diaper changes. You got to get used to it, so your father doesn't have to do it.
His was the last diaper I had to change. I had never changed a girl's diaper
Really?
on an infant anyway.
Yeah.
But no, so it was definitely a different experience.
Yeah.
Changing a girl's diaper, and
But it's kind of easier because, if a girl pees, it doesn't like shoot up at you.
no, it kind of shoots back.
Yeah.
On her, so, which
Yeah, then it's bath time.
yes, we did. We had a impromptu bath the other morning because she was soaked
Yeah, it
from head to
happens.
chin, and that was it. Everything else was dry, but just all over the head.
And she's 6 weeks, 7 weeks?
Just over 3 months old.
Oh my gosh, is it
Wow.
3 months
Yeah.
already? Holy crap. Wow, that went fast.
Yeah, it did.
Love it.
And I got a feeling you're going to break your streak of not changing a girl's diaper.
Oh no, he's changed.
Oh, he is?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've been.
Oh, okay.
I was the
Just
first
up
one
until
to.
this point.
I was the first one to change her diaper. I've yet to call for help.
Yeah,
I've had to call for help for him
Yeah.
before when he was little. It was just nightmare, especially when those blowouts happen up the back.
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
I remember when we first moved out into our apartment. I was like 18 years old, and a friend of mine had he had his daughter over.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm laying in bed with my girlfriend. I'm like, You smell that? Oh God! What? And I come out of room. My other buddy comes out of his room. He's like, "What the hell is that smell?" And then my other roommate comes flying around the corner. His daughter just shit everywhere, like all up and down her back, all up and down her. Like, and he had just go right to the tub. It just stunk up the entire house. I was like, "Oh my God!" And he's just holding on. Like, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" And just flying.
We've been lucky so far. We haven't had anything that catastrophic yet.
Not quite.
I know it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. It's eventually going to happen. But
yeah, that's one of those inevitabilities. It's just around the corner.
Torpedoes in the tub.
Yeah.
Bring her right to the top, hose her down.
Yep. That's the safest bet. Just throw the clothes away.
But how he was asking if I listen to music when I write. Funny thing is, sometimes I do watch movies with no volume, and I compose.
Really?
So I've done that a few times.
So the opposite.
Like
yeah, I come up with some pretty interesting and different instrumentals just from watching.
Would you compose it to the movie, like how?
Yeah,
you
like I would rescore. Yeah, I would like.
Rhythm,
yeah, I would kind of like rescore it.
That's
kind of cool.
Yeah. Like if a 2-hour movie gets me a 3.5 minute like instrumental piece, that's worth it.
You know what though? That's a whole
cool.
other
it is
career that you can go down.
I've actually scored a couple smaller independent films.
Like what's his name? Danny Elfman. That's what he does now. He's predominantly.
Yeah, I did a rural horror film called Clark County Massacre that I kind of came up with the music for and contributed a few pieces to a film called Drive. Not the Ryan Gosling Drive or anything like that. But
that's a good man.
But it is kind of fun. I've watched Point of No Return, Born Identity, The Professional.
Good movie.
With no volume, you can kind of come up with some real, especially with the right keyboard in front of you, and you know, you definitely came up with some pretty interesting stuff.
Stop it, rewind it, and go back. Just you do it piece by piece.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that's got to be interesting.
But I don't do. But the funny thing is, I don't do individual. When I've done that, I don't do like individual scenes, but I'll like play it through and then I'll go back and I'll try to get the vibe back. So, like I said, a 2-hour movie might get me only like 3 minutes worth of something, but it's like, hey, but I can use that for something else. So, or I can write lyrics to it and
expand from there.
That's really cool because like sometimes you watch a movie and you're just like, why are they putting this music here?
Yeah,
like it'll be like a super suspense song, like feeling you're like nothing's happening right now. Like I don't get it, but then you could like score so much better. Like
and that again, it's not like just coming up with the right song for a movie, which would be on a soundtrack, but scoring it and setting a mood for it and a tone for it. I like the creepy stuff. Again, I'll go back to Kurt Russell and Escape from New York. John Carpenter composed and recorded that entire soundtrack. And a lot of people would think it's like cheesy, it's kind of techno. It's really freaking cool, though. Some of the instrumentals in that movie are so fantastic.
One I liked was Natural Born Killers that I think Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails composed that. And just the way he goes off, 1 minute, Leonard Cohen, then you got Rage Against the Machine, just the way he's all over the place with it. It's kind of cool.
Who's your favorite filmmaker, director?
Because I'm a dialogue person, and I really like dialogue. I really like song lyrics, and I really like long dialogues in movies that have a good flow to it. I got to say Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Because he just puts in so much dialogue in all of his movies.
And he makes it seem so easy.
Good choice.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes though he goes a little off the deep end.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but I
tongue in cheek, weird.
I feel like when it gets like that, you there's an understanding with the vibe of the movie. Yeah, you're like, okay, it's not.
It's just Quentin.
Probably my favorite movie he directed just on the dialogue alone is Death Proof.
Really?
I just love the dialogue back and forth in Death Proof. I thought it was so well written, and the characters really brought the dialogue to life in that. I really liked it.
I was going to say either Reservoir Dogs or True
Loved
Romance.
Reservoir Dogs too.
That's such a good movie.
I mean,
True Romance, definitely.
Yeah.
True. No, he didn't direct it, but he wrote it. But that's a fantastic film.
Like Reservoir Dogs.
Kind of leaves you. One thing people don't realize about that movie is that Christopher Walken gets off scot-free in that movie. No, there's never any repercussions for what happens in that, you know?
Yeah,
That's right.
and you completely
It's like
forget about it because you're so caught up in the movie.
He kills Dennis Hopper. Let's not forget, that's just a great scene between the two of them alone.
Mm-hmm.
But he kills Dennis Hopper. Clarence never finds out that his father got killed over this.
Right.
And, you know, Christopher Walken's character is just, you know, gets off scot-free.
Yeah, James Gandolfini in that movie.
Brad Pitt. Michael Rappaport.
Who's the Sarah? The girl.
Patricia Arquette.
Yes. Great movie. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie. Great movie.
Chris Penn.
So many.
Ed Lautner's in that.
Michael Rappaport.
Tom Sizemore. That is such a great cast.
It is.
Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is Drexel.
Oh, yeah.
The drug
Slater.
dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen Slater's in that?
Rewatch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I haven't seen
they
it
were in that?
so long.
You gotta watch this movie.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie.
It is.
And I feel like Reservoir Dogs has such a stellar cast too.
Yeah, it
and that movie pretty much solely survives on the dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny thing is, and I'm sure you've probably read this before, you know how in Pulp Fiction, the contents of the briefcase is never really discussed? Right. There was like a theory that it was the diamonds from Reservoir Dogs.
I like how they do that because Quentin is he does this thing where it's his universe, so everything is connected.
Yeah.
He puts his own Easter eggs into
Yeah.
that just connect to his other movies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I love looking for that stuff. That stuff is so much fun.
See, I think on the comedy side, I like Kevin Smith.
I love Kevin.
I like Kevin Smith movies. The dialogue there is, you know, very...
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know,
it's conversations that you would have with your friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that people aren't afraid to just, you know, the thing is, well, I would say that in real life. Well, then, you know what? He writes it.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying. Like, they make it seem so easy, and then when you sit down to write a movie, it's like, what I say?
Why isn't this so easy?
You know, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because I think with, like, especially with Kevin Smith, I think he doesn't look for the movie dialogue.
Right.
You know, he just kind of like how, like you said, like
how would you talk with your friends?
Yeah.
Right. And kind of keep it like that and like little ball breaky, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Clerks and Mallrats were the first Clerks.
Yep.
And Mallrats were hilarious. Did you ever see Red State?
No.
Oh my God.
That is a fantastic
How
film.
brilliant was that movie,
That is a
though?
fantastic film, and you just it's not anything you would expect from Kevin Smith.
Wait, is that where the guy gets like kidnapped?
It's like a religious cult, and
I think
three friends end up basically becoming like kind of kidnapped, I guess. Yeah, taken hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do some mess up things in the church.
Yeah.
Okay, I have
Michael
seen this
Parks.
Who was the cop?
John Goodman and
yes.
Kevin Pollak were the federal agents.
Yes.
But
Oh, no,
Michael
it's-
Parks was the pastor.
Brilliant.
And he just died like a couple years ago. I just found out. And he
Yeah.
was in like the Kill Bill movies as well.
Yeah.
And he was sickening, but brilliant in that film.
You know,
he really was.
When I was a kid, I saw Die Hard for the first time, and I was like, the villain in that actually freaked me out.
It's my favorite
Alan
Christmas
Rickman?
movie.
Yeah.
Your favorite Christmas movie.
Thank you.
Right?
But my favorite Christmas movie, Lethal Weapon, 1941, which was a Spielberg film.
That's right.
And Die Hard.
Yeah.
The only Christmas song allowed to be played in my house is
Christmas in Hollis.
That's it. It's the only one. Run DMC. That's
Love
it.
it.
Nice.
Anything else?
But
Don't
Alan
even try.
Rickman was kind of scary, but likable scary. But
Right. And in Red State, it's like, dude, it's like watching Die Hard again. With this
yeah,
guy.
he
It's like,
does.
You just brought that.
He does kind of like hook you, but
Oh my God.
he
it's
is
so good.
He is. Parks is scary in it.
Yeah.
he really is.
It was great.
Brilliantly scary.
Yeah. Yeah. And unlike, I think, anything Kevin Smith has done.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was a Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see all of Tusk. And I understand dialogue-wise, that's really good too.
Really
but
good. I mean, if they obviously they turn him into a walrus, that's the whole thing. If they just didn't show him as the walrus,
that's what I heard.
kind of got, you know.
That's what I heard.
Leading up to it was great.
Did you see Yoga Hosers?
No, I'm like, should I?
It was kind of funny.
Is it?
It was kind of funny.
You
Okay.
know who I like to kind of right up there with
Corny but funny.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Tarantino is Guy Ritchie.
I like Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a little different, though.
Snatch.
Snatch was a great film.
Yeah.
Rock and Roller was a great film too.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Rock
you
and
saw
Roller
that.
was
That was a
great.
great film.
Yeah.
I feel like Snatch was his Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, how,
That's such a great.
It's a
That
great
really is a great movie.
Yeah.
I had to watch it like by the second time because like it's such thick English accents that it took me a while to kind of get it.
Yeah.
And then once you see how the movie's all put together, you're like, wait a minute. So now you got to go rewatch it.
I've found myself. I didn't realize this, but I guess my friends have noticed this for years. But I sometimes talk to myself out loud. Like I narrate in my head, like what I'm doing. Like I'll walk out of a store. It's like, where'd I park? I know I parked over there. Oh, that's where I parked over there. Wait a minute. I'm not thinking this in my head. I'm actually speaking it. And sometimes I realize I do that, but I do that as Jason Statham's character in Snatch. Like I'll talk to myself, but in that British accent.
That's so funny.
Yeah, where'd I park? Over here, Tommy. Tommy. Who's Tommy? I'm like, wait.
What's a dag?
Did I hear that?
What's a dag? It's like one of only movies you're gonna see.
Probably Matt.
You see Brad Pitt and Jason Statham like.
And you can't even understand them.
Right.
Yeah.
In the same movie. I think that's one of my favorite movies with Brad Pitt.
That is a great movie.
One of my favorite lines in that movie that he says it really quick in that thick Irish accent is save your breath for killing your parge. Like, that is so funny. So I started using that. Nobody knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
He's got the pit with the pigs. He throws everybody into pigs.
That dude, Bricktop, he was cool too.
Yep. That could have easily been a Tarantino movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I just love the way it followed different paths in the movie and then kind of combined, intertwined together.
Did you see Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels then?
Yeah.
I have not.
I've never.
That's a good movie.
Was it good?
Very good movie.
It was before Snatch.
I think I've seen parts of it. I don't.
So he kind of polished himself up by the time he did Snatch. So
Still a good movie though.
I hate to. I gotta go. I really don't want to, though.
Son of
Leave the lotion.
Just cancel your appointment.
This better be a good.
Put the lotion in the basket,
something
Mike.
better came up.
Well, Pledgey, before you go, you got anything in the works for us?
I do. I just booked Chris Cope, comedian. He was just on Conan.
Nice.
And he was on the Netflix show. I don't want to butcher it. I think it's Cooking with High, if I'm not mistaken. I may have that wrong. But he is on a Netflix show that has to do with marijuana and cooking.
Nice.
But very funny guy, very genuinely sweet guy.
When's he coming?
He is going to be on mid-October. We're going to try and do that for, because I know September and October is it's booking up quick. And also Dan Filato, Artie Lang's producer, who has stories about Sinatra and Robert De Niro and Cubs, and tried to get Michelle Wolf, who did the Correspondents' Dinner at the White House. They politely said no. But just trying to get guests for you guys and put our name out there the best we can and see what happens.
Nice.
They're going to be like, call this Pledgey kid back, will you? They're going to know your name, man. This kid's called 16 times.
Yeah, I don't stop till I get a yes or a no, and then I'll call again.
Yeah, no's just always, the precursor to the yes.
Yeah.
How many times can you really say no?
Yeah.
Someone's shining on the disruption thing, saying Pledgey is a producing mofo.
Any relation to Nicholas?
Guy who's out fishing.
No.
No.
Use that though.
I should. You're right. I should.
There's a doorway right there. Just use it.
I don't want to brag, okay? But the guys that were here before wanted to book Artie Lang for a guest, and apparently the guy was trying to get him for 15 years. And I did it in a span of 4 months, but that was because every single day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, call, email, and then got a response, went through, and then we're in the room, and I'm like, I shouldn't be here. This is crazy.
You want to book for my band?
Hey man, listen.
I just want to know if you can get
full-time jobs, and it's like we got to do it like when we go to the bathroom or on our breaks.
If
it's like we got to get them a certain time. It's like, oh, what, really?
Hey, he has a film project. Maybe we can work something out here.
Any way I can help.
Talent for talent.
I know when you're involved with disruption, you're good people. So if you ever need help, don't be afraid to reach out. In any way I can help anybody, I'll do the best I can.
So you're going to work on Jason Statham?
I'll try to get Statham.
Let me know when that is.
Mila Kunis first.
Okay,
that'll be a private interview.
Well. Sure.
That'll be a private interview.
Okay, yeah.
I'll handle that one. I got you covered on that one.
Requested his shirt come off as well.
Don't worry about it. Just get him here. I got you from there. Don't need any help.
Well, I'm glad I could be here for a little time. It was great meeting you guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. You're doing a great job, bro.
Thank you, Bunny. Thank you.
Did you just call me Bunny?
Buddy.
Okay.
Did I
good.
say bunny?
I thought you said bunny.
Maybe
Sounded
I'm
like
very
bunny.
tired. I have no idea. It's very possible.
No, he's chicken.
Okay, bunny.
Right.
We'll see you guys.
See you,
Have a
Pledgy.
good afternoon.
You too.
Good, he's finally gone.
All right, now we can talk about him.
Harry lotiony bastard.
Harry Lotion. That's his. That's his porn name. Hi, I'm Harry Lotion. So, wow, that was. We kind of went off the rails a little bit, but I like it.
Did we?
A little bit.
No, we just got into the movie aspect of Rock's talent.
He's back.
Shh.
So, what else you got going on here?
Oh, he forgot his lotion.
Are you working on anything?
It's a long car ride.
Are you working on any movies currently?
No. Nothing's really come up that has kind of interested me. I mean, I've got a few friends that apparently they don't realize that you can actually turn down a role. I just don't want to. I don't want to be an extra in something. I just feel like, I don't know, if I'm going to make something where I have any kind of dialogue, I want it to be something significant or poignant or just completely ridiculously funny. But I don't want to do another zombie movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do another end of the world post-apocalyptic anything like that. Just it's got to be something like the one I did, Brink.
Right.
It's like an ensemble cast, and it's kind of a drama. And the character my character kind of was a little close to home because it was a father raising a young son. But yeah, and I got to do one song in the movie. He's also a singer-songwriter. I got to do one song in the movie, and I think 5 or 6 of my originals were featured in it as well. So
nice.
Did you go up for that movie that Ben Stiller was doing about the prison break?
I thought about it, but no, I didn't. I remember reading about it, but no, I didn't make it.
Now, do you have an agent that helps you get these?
No.
No? Hence why you gave Pledge.
Yeah.
Give Mike a minute. I think he's got one now.
No. I don't think I really took it seriously enough. Like if something came into my lap that was like, oh, would you be interested in this? I'd be like, yeah, okay.
But you're not actually out there searching for roles or anything?
No. Nah.
So how do these
You're
roles fall
busy
in your
enough,
lap?
I think, now.
My brother-in-law is a director, and he made a few films. And a buddy of mine who is a great Rich Fortuna, great guitar player, great composer, great musician. He had scored a few of his films, and he said, "Oh yeah, he's looking for someone to play like kind of like a zombie in this one particular movie." I'm like, okay. I had a few speaking roles, but we had to film it. It was 12 degrees out. It was very snowy, and we're covered in like blood and makeup, and my character got killed. But it was kind of cool. And then he, messaged me. He said I was doing something else. He goes, "Would you like to, audition?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I read for one part, and I had another small role as a tough guy in another one of his films. And he's like, "Would you like to read for this one?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I read for it, and he's like, "Nah, I think you'd be better off as this other character," which was the complete opposite of me, which made it more fun to play. Because it wasn't
because it was a challenge.
Because you really get into a character.
I wouldn't really say it was a challenge, but I was like a stoner. My character was like a stoner pothead.
Oh, definitely not you.
It was definitely not me, but it was so much fun to play. In fact, I had to.
Did you have to study up?
This is the one I wrote the sequel for. No, but there was a scene that called for my character needing a bowl. And I didn't have one. And I was going to go to the mall. I think, what was the one place? Might have been a Rainbow Zen or something that was selling them. Mm. But they weren't open yet, and it was a Sunday morning, and I needed to get one really quick. I called Z. And he gave me one.
Z, I need a bowl.
That's why I thought why he was here for character research,
So yeah,
That's funny.
So the one I use in that particular film, that's Z's.
That's funny.
I don't even know what happened to it.
Sure.
I really don't even know what happened to it. I think it might have broken later on.
They're fragile.
because it was in someone's pocket. I think when they took a fall.
Right.
But
oh, gee.
But yeah, I borrowed one from him.
That's so
sorry.
Hey, you went to the right person, I guess.
Yeah.
It was brand new. I mean, it was not used at all. So
perfect.
Could have went over to Puff and stuff. Oh,
it was a Sunday.
Yeah, it's tough.
Early morning Sundays are hard for shopping.
Or any gas stations on Mohawk Street.
Could have went to Karam's. Just taking the big hookah off the wall.
Oh, there you go.
They got like tons of them.
Would have been harder to put in the pocket though.
Probably.
It's now you mentioned Karam's. Now I'm getting hungry.
I know, right?
Great food over there. Oh my god. Bring some food in.
And my wife's not a huge fan.
No?
No. Like she'll get it. She'll eat there when I'm like, I really want to go there, but she prefers the Grapevine or Zena's. As she would say, the food of her people. So.
Have you tried Stathis yet?
No, not yet.
Oh my god.
They're good.
Delicious. Outstanding.
That's what I've heard.
But I like
that's what I've heard.
They're all a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not the same. You get the Phoenician as well, like good food over there, and so there's so many.
Funny. I like certain things from certain places.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll only eat hummus from Cafe Hummus. I don't
It's
like
really, really good
because
there.
it's smooth and
Yeah, it is.
creamy and it's not that gritty. I don't like hummus unless it's from there.
So I really like
The Euro is definitely Stathis now. It used to be Grapevine, but
really,
yeah, they're out.
I'm gonna have to
sorry,
try
it's
it.
Stathis.
I used it at Brady's Bistro. Their gyros were amazing. They'd sell them right on Varick Street. It's so good.
Yep, they're gone now though.
I know. I'm still mourning.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that one though.
Yeah, it's honestly, I think the Euro is outstanding.
Stathis
It's
is
the best
really
the best I've had
They have a
ever
bacon ranch,
anywhere.
Bacon ranch gyro.
My husband had that, and you know
Really
what?
good.
He didn't care for it because the bacon wasn't crispy, and he's not like a soft bacon kind of
I liked
person.
it. I thought it was pretty good. I've ordered it
Yeah.
twice there so far.
Yeah, if you're not a soft bacon person, don't get it. But
Soft bacon.
yeah, it's like not crispy and crunchy. It's just like the fatty, you know what I mean. When you grab bacon and it crunches, or you grab bacon and it just kind of like
Yeah, but if it's too crunchy, it's I don't.
Yeah, but it was like really soft.
It could have been.
I don't get into the whole state fair thing where they dip it in chocolate and
No,
and
bacon's
stuff.
bacon.
I just
I'm not-
bacon should just be by itself or with a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else like in wine, like I've seen them put it in wine or something like that. I don't get
I'll
it.
wrap chicken and bacon.
Yeah, you will.
Well, yeah,
You know, because chicken and bacon go.
well, because it's cooked.
But it's cooked crispy
Bacon and macaroni and cheese.
and usually slathered in hot sauce.
You don't like flaccid bacon. I get it.
Wow, we really got
No
into the
flaccid
bacon.
bacon here.
You don't like bacon at all.
No bacon? Really? Do you like pork or just not bacon? Okay.
Do you like sausage?
Like breakfast sausage?
What do you eat with your eggs?
I don't eat eggs.
You don't eat eggs.
What do you have for breakfast?
Cinnamon bread and donuts.
You know what? You are a kid after my own heart. Every morning I have an iced tea and a glazed donut.
My godson is 1.5 years old. He loves his sausage. That's exactly how he says it. Sausage.
How cute.
It's funny.
What are your favorite foods? Where do you like to go to eat around here?
I like pizza. I like steak. But I like slice.
Mm-hmm. I love slice.
And I like Simeon's for steak.
Oh.
I like
Nice.
Simeon's too. I always get the Thracian chicken there. Have you tried pie squared?
Not yet.
Really good.
Not yet.
You remember Pasquale's?
Yeah.
Get their upside down pie and just call me after you bite into it. That's all. That's all I'm
try it.
saying.
See, I'm still a Joe's guy. I'm still.
See, I love Joe's too, but I grew up on the west side of Utica, a Riscony boy. So you don't know pizza unless you know old school Pasquale's.
My
which was
mom's
good.
full-blooded Italian. I know pizza.
Yeah.
I know pizza.
If you're talking Joe's over Pasquale's, though, I'm sorry. Doesn't work.
Joe's-
You weren't a West Sider.
Well, see.
The only problem I had with Pasquale's is when you go in there, it's like you couldn't. They had like this little window, and you couldn't see like anything
Nothing.
past the counter. It's like, what do you guys got going on back
It was
there?
like that big.
Pasquale-
It's like I don't care. I've
I've
been drinking UC all night. Just give me a piece of pizza.
Pasquale's by the end though, like before they end, they were
Yeah, no, I'm talking
god-awful.
when I was 13 years old, so 30 some odd years ago. Pasquale's, not this bullshit that they had right before they closed. No
Yeah.
offense to the owner, but it wasn't Pasquale's.
Yeah, they kind of just phoned it in towards the
Yeah,
end.
they didn't give a shit. But pie squared, their upside down pie, It takes you right back. Like
Have
I'm
to try it.
13-year-old me.
All right, so we're gonna have to get some Pie Square, and we're gonna have to get some Joes and some Auskunites and some Trios.
Yeah, let's
and we're
have
gonna
a pizza off and see who's got the best upside down pie. Slice can get in there. We should do this.
When
I
everybody
like
tells
this.
me like, "Oh, I can make the best chicken riggies ever," or "I can make pasta like an Italian," I'm like, "All right, prove it. Let me see it. Come feed me."
There's a lot of places around here with the whole chicken riggy thing. Honestly, the best I've had in this area, my mother-in-law's.
Right?
She does them fantastic. They're the best.
So his
I've
mother-in-law's bringing Ricky's.
had. She can do that. I'll have her do
Let's
that.
do this.
I make good greens.
After that, I got to say Regina. So.
Oh, I have
Regina.
not eaten her in a long time, so I can't really say.
Yeah,
but
it's been a while.
I do like Giorgio's.
Chicken riggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just say I've never had a bad meal at Giorgio's. The other day I went and I tried the chicken riggies. Just wasn't happy. It almost tasted like a mushroom stew. I just didn't like them.
It depends on what kind of a riggy I'm in the mood for.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I like Chesterfield if I want the old school original riggy. I like Giorgio's if you want a thinner, lighter sauce.
According to my wife, I didn't have them, but according to my wife, just as good. Well, probably right below Regina's, Venice.
I was just gonna say Venice.
Chicken riggies at Venice looked and they smelled fantastic. I didn't eat them, but
I love the
just
guys.
they were fantastic.
I love the guys from Venice. It's too hit or miss lately.
Okay,
I don't see. Yeah.
But the riggies, when they're on point, are outstanding. I will agree with her. But I had them probably a week ago.
and you wouldn't think
and they were
of
awful.
ordering anything like that from
a pizza,
Right.
technically a pizzeria or anything.
Honestly,
like
But
that.
I like
they were
Venice
really good.
because they cook them fresh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'm not a leftover pasta. If you've got pasta sitting in the thing all sauced, don't even bother with me because I don't eat it.
I eat Venice a lot, and I never eat their pizza and wings. It's always their subs. Like I
Their
get
subs are
Yeah.
fantastic.
Their wraps are huge.
The
But
steak and green sub, I love.
Their meatballs are really good. Their stuffed peppers are really good.
the riggies, I always get the riggies or their mushroom stew. The
mushroom stew is really good too. But the riggies they're always hit or miss.
Can you tell we're hungry?
I know.
I'm starving.
I know they didn't have any glazed
order
donuts
something.
when I
Come
went
on.
this morning.
You didn't get your glazed donut?
No, so I was like, oh shit! But he gave me my tea because I didn't get a donut, so I guess that was all right.
At where?
Dunkin'.
At Dunkin'?
I'm a Dunkin' and freak. I'm like every morning, like clockwork. It's large iced tea, one sweet and low, glazed donut.
I have not had. I'm making coffee at home this week. I have not gone to Dunkin', and I've already saved $300 this week.
How do you like it? See, isn't it great?
Yeah,
And you get what you ordered.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, true. That's yeah.
I used to work in the mall, and they had Taco Bell in the mall, and I used to call it's like Christmas every time you ordered because they wrap it up, but you never knew what you got inside. It was
It's a surprise.
completely different. Donna's checking in. She said Teddy's in Rome chicken riggies.
Yeah,
Teddy's
no,
is a
there's
good place too. Yeah, I think Rome gets lost in the good food. There's definitely some great places out there. Teddy's,
Franklin's
I'm not a big
fantastic
fan of
too.
Teddy's Riggies.
What's that?
I think they're okay, but I would never go there and order them. I don't think they're that good. And I know they win all sorts of awards, but
Allegedly,
I'm narrow because I don't eat it if I don't like it. It's just not happening.
I like the Franklin's, another great place out
Franklin
in Rome.
is good.
I love the Franklin.
They give you huge
Like,
portions in that
They are
place.
so good. Just everything. I don't think I've ever had anything bad there. And even their little place over on River Road, where they have their smaller.
Well, they have another place in River Road? I did not know that.
Do they?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Vecchio's.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
Yeah.
it was the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's them. Same
Interesting.
food. But they do mostly sandwiches and stuff out of there. But
Tom
I've
Burns
had
is saying,
Ricky's over there.
Wake the hell up, cannoli. Oh, the coffee, the cannoli coffee.
I haven't had it yet.
I have not either. I want to try that. It sounds really good.
I bought that for my daughter and my daughter Danielle, and she loves. They have a peanut butter cup.
Yeah, I heard that too. I want to try that.
Yeah, because she just drinks black.
I'm kind of girly when it comes to my coffee. I do like the sweeter
flavor.
flavors and yeah.
Are you a
not a
pumpkin
coffee
pumpkin
drinker.
spice girl?
Yeah, totally. No, totally.
I am too, man. I don't care.
The reason
You're such a basic bitch.
the reason I've been making my coffee at home all week is because I bought the pumpkin spice creamer.
I don't even care, man. I'm ordering that stuff. When it's pumpkin spicy, I'm ordering that stuff.
Yeah, no.
The iced coffee is fantastic.
I haven't had this pumpkin spice with the ice.
Oh, it's good.
I had to stop because I was kind of hooked on the pistachio.
Which tastes nothing like pistachio.
No, I know, but it still was pretty good.
I'm like, this ain't pistachio. I don't
Like, this is pistachio. I'll have another.
Yeah,
Because I think if you have like 3 or 4 of them in a day, by the end of the day, it tastes like pistachio.
when you burp it up. There's the pistachio.
Or when it's coming out both ends, it's like, nice smell of pistachio. There's a nutty smell. Come on.
That's funny.
Oh boy.
So, are you playing on Saranac anytime soon, or
No,
no?
not this year.
Not this year.
We did one
You played on the strip,
Thursday
right?
with the band. We did one Thursday at Lucan's, but that was it.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you're usually down there,
Yeah,
booked all over.
I know.
The place. The hell's going on
I
down there on
don't
Barrack
know,
Street?
but I can name a few places where that need to get their heads out of their asses, but I'm not going to do that.
I did that last week. I went on a rampage because you had multiple bands. You had was it a Slightly Stupid playing out at the brewery? So you had about 2,000, 3,000 people in attendance.
And then I played right afterwards at Celtic outside.
Right.
Yeah.
And no offense to you guys, but like you got reggae bands playing.
I know.
And like nobody on the strip was playing reggae.
Nothing.
Now the next night you had was it Taking Back Sunday? You had a rock, which would have made more sense for you guys to be out there Saturday when they had a DJ.
Yep. No, I was acoustic at the Killabrew that night.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then you have a country band and another bar. Then you have nobody. It was almost like you're deterring people from coming into your bar. And it just, guys, look at your schedule. Look who's playing at the brewery.
Luckily, we started playing right after the brewery kind of let out, and we didn't take a break. So when they were walking down the street, they kind of walked in and a Celtic, and they stayed. So that was cool that they stayed, and they stayed as long as they did. But again, you play 3 straight hours without taking a break. So
ouch.
But you know how it is on Barrack.
You got to keep them.
You take one break, they're going somewhere else. So
it's exactly how
it stopped. Bye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or when those we're going to play an original now. Everyone goes to the bar.
Yeah, so I went off a little bit because it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, guys, coordinate with who's playing at the brewery.
No.
They want to sit there and cry that the brewery's a competition to them, but it's not. They're bringing down thousands of people.
They should be playing off of each other and partnering
Absolutely.
to work together to keep everybody. Yeah, I agree completely.
The bars in Varick Street definitely should combine each other's efforts and help each other out instead of like, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on down there. I work down there and I still have no idea what's going on down there.
Because it really isn't competition. If the Varick draws people, I have never been down there where I've only went to one bar.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
Ever. Never happened.
You always wander into someplace else.
Yeah.
Even at EC reunion, I wandered over to O'Donnell's for a little bit.
Yeah.
When we set up at Lucan's, we'll wander. We'll go to the other places on the street.
Yeah.
And same thing for
everybody
at Celtic,
does
we
it.
do the same thing.
You bounce. So
And that's
why
the
not
beauty
do
of it.
something, more poker runs or whatever to keep people.
I think that's why they like
going
having
and
the
doing
diversity,
things.
because it's like, if you want to hear the same music, just stay here.
Right.
Right. Then they're so worried about what their neighbors are doing instead of like, hey, how can we help each other out? And I feel like there's so much opportunity for those the bars down there to all work together.
Or the bars that have people that book for them that only want to, and they're only booking the bands that they want.
Right.
Instead of what
It's the same 3 bands every week, every month.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
it gets monotonous.
It just blows my mind. Like you have people coming 2,000-3,000 at a time, and you do nothing. You could have put a DJ that night and just played all reggae music. Just played the Dirty Heads and Slightly Stupid and all those Sublime, and you would have kept the crowd there all night long. You would have just killed it. But no, nobody on the whole strip did anything like that. And then the next night you have a rock band, and nobody has a rock band on the strip. Like, what are you thinking? And you see this over and over again, and they wonder why they're not.
Wasn't the Irish Fest going on that weekend too?
Yeah. So much going on. So many people around out. It just amazes me how they don't coordinate with what's going on in the area. And then when somebody does it, they're going to be all butthurt and saying, "Oh, why they get all?" You know. Just it's frustrating. When I walk in the bar that I work at and I don't even know there's a band there, and then the guy who booked them didn't even know they were there. It's
there's a few places I've played where there's one I'm not even going to mention the place I played 3 times this year. It's out in Syracuse. 3 times was double booked to where someone else was either setting up or already there, and it's like And there's two people, I guess, that do the booking, but they don't
talk
coordinate with each other about who's doing what. And it's like, I came all the way from Utica to
pay me.
Play, and well, that's the thing. And they said to the other person, it's like, well, they're going to come back and play tomorrow night. And this other person, it happens to be a music teacher in the Syracuse area that was playing with this full band. Some of his students, which are 7, 8, 13 years old, were there, along with their parents and grandparents. Oh. I'm like, you're going to have them come back tomorrow night? No. Have them play like 2 hours. I'll play 2 hours on the other side, but you're not going to make... I'm not coming back tomorrow because A, I'm driving from Utica, and I'm not coming out here twice. B,
they've got family there.
There's families
Come
here.
on.
The grandparents
little kids. You're gonna break
might not make it till tomorrow night. You know,
you can't. You just can't break.
So
kids'
no,
hearts.
we split the night, and it's like, but I walked in. There was a drummer setting up, and I was playing acoustic that night, and I'm like, who are you playing with? And next thing you know, and I go up to the front desk, and they're like, well, this person's playing tonight. And then I saw this 8-year-old kid walk in with a guitar case, and I'm like, how many freaking people you got playing here tonight? And then it turned out it was one of the students, and another kid coming in with a guitar, and I'm like, well, jeez.
Oh my God.
Well, I really don't worry. It was our mistake. Then they're gonna play tomorrow. No. I'm not gonna say this to these kids that they gotta leave.
Yeah,
come on.
Because now like grandparents or parents are going that.
And they're gonna be like, who's
Rocky
this jerk?
Graziano,
Yeah, exactly.
he's such a jerk.
Oh, he had to come from Utica.
Breaks our kids' hearts.
Kid from Utica, kick these kids off stage.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been really great.
It's been like, no, I'm Tim Moyer.
Moyer.
No, but I wouldn't have done that. I would have gladly left, but either way, you're still paying me.
Right, exactly.
What was that line in Goodfellas?
If you pay me.
If you pay me? Yeah. Yep.
I had to censor that up. I had to look around.
Oh, you double booked someone? Too bad.
If you pay me.
Oh, the sound man had to go home?
If you pay me.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, that's too bad. And like you said, there's two guys booking. They should definitely be coordinating with each other. And
or at least have one calendar they're working off of.
I don't know, like a shared
Google?
A shared calendar. Yeah, exactly. We use it. There's 4 of us in the band. When we have
Just
to black
saying.
something out, we all have access to it.
And why do you have 2 people booking? It seems like it could be real
redundant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like one hand's not, people aren't looking, seeing what the other one's doing. I don't know why.
Maybe
you would
they
have
should just build another stage and have 2 stages.
Well, they had a band playing outside the last time I was supposed to play there, and they also came from Utica, and I said, look, this has been booked. I'm not leaving. I'm playing. I'm here. My stuff is setting up, and no. So we coordinated. Someone played outside. We played inside. So
that's got to be super frustrating.
Yep.
So I'm thinking you're not...
In 20-something years of me playing, it's never happened twice at the same place. It happened 3 times this year.
Oh, man.
Between March and July.
So if they book you again, you'll be confirming?
Cash up front?
No.
I might not be booking again, so...
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's too much of a hassle.
Yep.
I mean, my God.
And was that just by, solo, or was that with the band?
Solo.
Well, I guess it's kind of better, because if you got the whole band there, then you're going to have other people really ticked off.
When I had to go pick up my check from there a following week later, which was fine. I was going to be in Syracuse anyway, but I went to pick up my check, and a friend of mine was playing there as well, and he's just setting up, and he saw me walk in. He's like, hey, oh, shit, you're not playing too, are you? So it's happened to him.
Oh, so that's just not a...
Yeah.
That's
or be smart and do a double bill. You know what I mean? Somebody's be an opener, somebody close, or whatever.
You would think so.
So, I mean, are they advertising these shows? Because you would think one hand would see what the other one is doing.
You would think.
Just...
You would think. When they've been tagged in
Sense is
it and
common.
events are made on Facebook and they're tagged in it, if they're tagged in multiple ones, wouldn't you think, be like, hey, something's wrong here?
Hey, wait, I have 2 events at the same time.
Wait, who's monitoring our page?
That's a whole other person.
It is. Oh, they're not here. They're on vacation.
Oh,
so,
Oh, God.
It's just an excuse, so it was just like I said, it might not be playing there again.
This guy passed a buck to that guy. That guy passed it to somebody else.
Yep, and neither. And no one wanted to answer their phone that night either.
Oh, yeah. Of course not.
Both out of service.
I mean, there were apologies made and whatnot, but either way, it was just was frustrating all around.
So where are you playing out?
Good question. This Saturday, I am at Bull and Bear in East Syracuse. I have to say East Syracuse because there's 2 locations, I think. There's one in Liverpool. I'm there later this fall. Next Friday, I'm solo at Villa Verona Vineyard, 6 to 9. That's the 24th. And the 25th, I'm solo at Killebrew Saloon.
Excellent. Very nice. And where can they get your CD?
Right now at my shows.
So go see Rocky.
If you want to contact me, you can get me through. I do PayPal, and I'll send it to you. So if that's what you wanted, but
perfect.
Are you gonna do a music video? You gotta do.
I'm thinking about it.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'd like to.
You're into the acting. You got the music going.
I'd like to. I've got a couple ideas for that in my head, but
because
just finding someone who's going to shoot it.
Well, we
got a guy.
Logan. Yeah, Logan was in here on yesterday.
Yeah.
They came in. He's working on a documentary on Taylor. Have you ever seen Taylor on the street drumming?
Yes.
He brings this kit. Kid is phenomenal.
He's 80% deaf.
I know. I've heard him many, many times.
Like I had no idea until the other
it's something
day.
we thought about it. It's like, oh, he's like deaf. It's like, oh.
But he's phenomenal. The kid is amazing.
He really is incredible.
But,
nice young man.
Logan from Wakely's, he's actually working on a documentary for him.
Yeah, no, I would love Logan. I'd love to shoot a video for nothing.
He said that's what he wants. He said that's his goal.
I'll feed you.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you got to earn your chops somewhere.
Yeah, I've done I've done a few photo shoots with like some photographers that are like, oh, I just want to. And it's like, nah, no.
Yeah.
I want to get my portfolio up there. It's like, you're not going to post those, are you? Really?
Burn them.
Yeah. But I think that'd be cool for you, like do a music video.
Yeah, I'd like to. I've got a couple ideas for a couple, because again, I'm big into telling stories, and if I could tell a story in like 3.5 minutes, and with visuals, perfect.
Might be a cool little marketing tool for you as well.
I thought, yeah, absolutely.
Places. I mean, you want to get in a venue, and
I've seen some really horrible local or regional music videos done, and maybe it's because the song sucks too. I don't know, or maybe because I can't not really getting the song. So seeing a video, it's like, yeah.
I got to say, Z's had some pretty good videos out. Like,
definitely.
Bitch Better Have My Money was a real cool, funny video, and I think they did. I mean, it was supposed to be tongue in cheek, and the ones he did with Brass Knuckle were really cool. I think Matt Osowski worked on those.
He's talented.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. He's
Very
really
talented.
good. And so I think the talent is out there. People are,
It is.
I think it's cool and it's fun. I grew up watching music videos.
Me too.
And I used to love to zone out, just put on music videos, and that'd be today. Now you don't get it unless you go on YouTube, but I miss music videos. I wish more bands would do it.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of music, you're going to play us something, right?
Yeah.
I can play something, sure.
Nice. What do you want him to play, Julian? What's your request?
Any special requests? No?
Julian, I guess, used to think his dad was cooler. Now he's just like, yeah, go ahead, play, do your thing.
I do want to mention that tonight at the brewery, our guy Gaffney is playing with the Crazy Fools. I'll probably be down there checking him out before I go to work.
I'm going to try and go down for a little bit after my showings.
Those guys are all, bring on a party. I always love going to their shows. Then I got to turn in and go to work and babysit the drunks. Alrighty.
What do you want to hear? I've seen so many people on here just with their guitars and just kind of like half play a song or like, oh, I think I know this one.
Do
and
one
they
of
play
your
it.
originals.
Yeah, what do you want to hear?
Hold on.
Stop hitting my guitar, kid.
Safe.
See, I can't do that one.
Okay. How about Happy? Brink?
Keep going. What else I got
Liars?
in there?
Rope. What happens next? Lucky. Yesterday's life. Half past on Lucky.
I'll do what happens next.
Freebird.
Leave it tomorrow. Yeah. I charge for that one though.
Daddy, Chase the Moon.
Well, it's not on the CD. I wanted to play something from the CD. You want to hear one of mine that is not on the CD, but.
You'll play that next.
Okay. Yeah, this is called What Happens Next. On the recording on this one, Mike Peake from my band is singing harmonies, and Rob Pipparetta from Modus and the Archipelagos is playing drums. Tell me something I don't know. I cling to every word. Can't wait to see what happens next. But I keep holding on my breath till I swallowed my tongue. Took a lifetime to commit myself. Something sacred and cold stone. I'm certain that it's close to home. Even though we let it all fall down, things are looking up. I missed the punchline I was waiting for. This joke is killing me. Crying looks like laughter too. Spill the wine till it flows like blood, rushing to my head, and I choke on the words I never said. When bleeding hearts have begun to bloom, but all the silence could fill the tomb. Even though these flames are going out, the sun is coming up. Something sacred and cold as stone. I'm certain that it's close to home. Even though we let it all fall down, things are looking up. I can't wait to see what happens next. Can't wait to see what happens next. To see what happens next. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That.
So what happens next?
I'm still waiting.
You're gonna have to stick around and find out.
That's the sequel.
That's the sequel.
Still writing.
No, that's not on this.
That is on this.
That is
on
on
the
the
CD.
name of the song.
That was called What Happens Next.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the CD is Wake Up Romeo.
nice.
Story behind that.
Where'd you do the recording?
My basement.
Nice. Oh, you did this all
Nice.
yourself?
Yeah.
Huh?
Of the new house?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, some of it at the new house.
No.
Some of it at the old house. Some of it at the house before that.
Oh, yeah. This
And
was
then
a
I put it
20-year
all
project.
together. And then I put it, this pretty much, yeah. And then I put it all together over the last, well, I wouldn't say that some of it was, I think the ideas for some of the songs were recorded here and there, but once I finally put it all together, I was at the new location.
Excellent.
Well, I'm looking at your thanks to, man. Quite a bit of names on here I recognize. Mike Peake, Ron Pepparetta, Lisa Romano, Mike DiCarlo, Keith James, Joe Stefano, I can't think of, but
Rustifo, yep.
I see Lenny Milano on there. I see Z is on there. Genesee Joe, Jerry Krause. Like, you got quite a group that helped you with this, man.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. A lot of familiar names there. You want to play anything else on this album, or anything off that you want to do?
Do you want to hear?
Chase the Moon.
All right. He wants to hear a song called Chase the Moon. I wrote this a while ago with my original band, but it's still like a staple at like at all my acoustic shows. So.
And Julian's favorite.
my fake smile away, 'cause it stained my teeth. But I still hide the scars that lie beneath. All the neon angels suck the life from this town. But God only takes the good ones, so I guess I'll stick around. Sing the same songs, play the same guitar. I drink from the same bottle in the same old corner bar. But you're the best high that I've ever been. But I drank all the wine and I'm racing the sun home again. Every town has its secrets. Every man's got his own hell. And I threw all my silver dollars in a wishing well, and I wished you well. But I'm picking at the wounds the time doesn't heal. And I'm chasing down the moon from behind the wheel. And all the neon angels suck the life from this town. But God only takes the good ones, so order me one more round. Thank you.
Very nice. So what album's that from?
It was from the Bourbon Mothers, One More Round.
Bourbon Mothers. I forgot all about that band.
I know.
Wow.
Which, hey, anybody wants to play originals out there? I'd still be willing to maybe try something. So.
Bourbon Mothers. I remember you guys playing at the EC a few times.
Yeah. Had our CD release party at the EC.
Yeah, you guys were great, man. I remember that band. That was excellent, bro. That was,
Thank you.
That was really
very
good.
Nice.
Where you want to say where you're playing again next?
Yeah, this Saturday, if you're in the Syracuse area, I'm at Bull and Bear in East Syracuse on Collimer Road. Friday the 24th, I'm at Villa Verona Vineyard on the deck, 6 to 9, out in Verona, right on 365. And Saturday the 25th, I'm at Killebrew Saloon, believe 8 to 11. And Wednesday, the 29th, Party on the Patio, I'll be at Vernon Downs.
Wow, and that's all your solo stuff?
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
You're a busy guy.
And the following Wednesday after that at Old School.
What about for Sound Barrier?
We're at Vernon Downs. I gotta look at my calendar. No, that's coming up.
I know you guys are out playing a lot.
September 22nd, November 2nd, and December 1st.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We got other things in the works going on, too, though.
Nice.
Full schedule.
Busy guy.
It's good. Keep you out of trouble.
Thank God that summer's kind of almost over because I have been playing every single weekend this summer, and it's just kind of tough with, 10-year-old, a 3-month-old, a
wife, and
wife,
all that happy
dog.
stuff. Yeah, they tend to like to see you a little bit.
Do you do more of your writing in the wintertime?
Kind of seems that way, I think. Yeah, I do.
Probably because that's when you have time.
I think there's a couple things I've written in summertime that I don't get around to recording until the wintertime when I have more time on my hands.
Well, I think it's a different vibe too. The way you feel in the wintertime versus how you feel in the summertime.
Absolutely.
Totally different vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, different inspirations as well. Are you very what's the word I'm looking for? Like attached to your work? Like, so like when you write something and somebody starts critiquing you, are you like, don't? That's how we wrote it.
No, I'm open for it. One of the reasons why I like to do things on my own is when I had the original band and when I was recording stuff with the original band, when I mix it, I put it together, and then I give it to everybody to listen to. Everyone else had a critique on, well, this should be louder, or this should be quieter, or this should be more pronounced, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and tweak it, and I don't do anything, and then I give it back, and it's like, perfect, that's exactly what I want. I'm like,
I think it's the artists. Artists all have a certain vision, and
it is,
yeah. So.
It is. No, but you can critique it all you want. That doesn't bother me.
You're just gonna leave it.
Doesn't make it doesn't make it right or wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
because there is no right or wrong.
No, there
I
isn't.
think, really.
But I also, I don't want to be that much of an artist where it's like, oh, if it sounds like crap, I'm gonna put it out anyway.
Right.
No, because I still want it to be somewhat pleasing to the ears, where
right.
People are gonna want to listen to it. At the same time, if I'm going to listen to it in my car, or if I'm going to have it on my iPod when I'm driving, or when I'm exercising or anything like that,
right.
I don't want to hear it and be like, oh God, why did I do that? Or why did I mix that? Oh, I should have redone it.
Right.
I want it to be something that I enjoy listening to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you've been like stubborn on? Like you're like, this is the way I want it, and you felt like what the critics weren't correct.
Yeah. When it comes to background vocals or harmony vocals, there's a reason why they're called background vocals. They're not supposed to be louder than the rest of the material. So, yeah, I am a little stickler when it comes to that. I don't want to bury things with vocals. I think the music should, be the focal point. I consider the music of a song, the instrumental pieces of a song, to be like the ocean, and the vocals are the boat that sails across that. It shouldn't be too up and down or anything like that, and it just shouldn't be it just shouldn't be overdone. Simple is better.
So do you want
less is more?
The music first, then the lyrics, or
I usually do the music first, then the lyrics, unless I have a really good line. If I come up with a really good line or a lyric, I can build around that lyrics and then kind of come up with the music, but usually I come up with the music first. And I try to find a melody in that somewhere, and it's like, oh, there it is.
When you write too, are you like trying to write, or is it something like just pops in your head and you just get that inspiration?
Usually it's something that pops in my head. I mean, I've done the whole forcing myself to try and write something, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't work. I'll tell my wife I'm going down to the basement to record, and it usually just involves me plugging in my drum machine and trying to come up with just a beat, something to kind of base off of. It's just something constant, you. And then I'll just try and come up with like a riff on the guitar or like a bass line, and from there I could find something, or then I'll go back and listen to it later. It's like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that. But yeah, no, I find it better when I force myself to record or to write something when I'm playing with other instruments, when I'm playing with the bass, when I'm playing with my drum machine or my keyboard. But usually if I'm just put new strings on the guitar and I'm like screwing around, I'll capo it on different frets and I'll come up with something I like, and I'm like, oh wait, I think I got something, and then I can continue writing the song. Then I'll come up with something just out of the blue like that.
Interesting. Like, have you ever started writing a song and then all of a sudden get halfway through and like, I want to change completely different directions on this song?
Yeah. Yeah. Done that a few times.
Because it's like, you get into I used to write stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you get into the, spur of the moment, and all of a sudden you start writing, you're like, I could go a whole different direction with this. And you just turn it all around.
Yep, I've done that.
Yep.
I've written something that was like really sad and really slow, and then I'm like, I need to pick up the pace on this one a little bit, and I kind of make it a little more upbeat and a little more fun. And a couple things I wrote that was really on the depressing side that I just kind of put a little bit of a country twist to, and it's still got some dark darkness to it, but it's kind of written kind of upbeat. So you're like, oh, you don't really realize that,
It's depressing.
it was written from a really dark place.
Just mention something about a beer in a pickup truck, and you got a hit.
I got a theory about that. I think there's like one dude writing like all the guys country songs. Some of the new country female artists that I've heard, who, if they're doing their own writing, they're doing a pretty good job of it. The guys suck. I think whoever's writing the songs, they suck. It's a beach. I heard it like 4 times at my last gig. What's that? Sunrise, sunset, sunburn, repeat, something like that.
If it's country, I'm not gonna be able to help you out.
Yeah, no. So I'm like,
cousin loving, something like that.
Yeah. With a dog and a beer,
but if it's
and a beach and a bottle and something.
Yeah,
it's like sun and shine, sunburn, sunset, repeat, and that's the chorus.
I love how it's all pop.
It is.
It's
can't really distinguish it.
No
anymore.
It's like pop country, and they're like country guys for a day. They go out there and wear their Arctic hat or something, or John Deere hat and some flannel, and
another country.
Yeah. So it's
I hate it when I have listened to some newer country and I hear music which could be pop rock, and then I hear it's just like this drawl and this twang in a voice, and it's like, oh man, really? You just ruined it.
It's like Luke Bryan sounds like he swallowed Kermit the Frog. Like, what the hell?
No, I don't know you, but yeah.
It's like, this guy's famous. Like, oh, yo.
Well, yeah, but he's cute though, isn't he? The cute one.
I don't know. He looks like Butthead.
Oh, I
from
don't know.
Beavis and Butthead.
I thought he kind of looked like Jay Cutler, the quarterback too. Kind of looks like Jay Cutler.
I got a feeling you're gonna see Jay Cutler sing country soon.
See, I don't know country.
Got the name
have
for
this
it.
Too many
conversation.
hits in my head.
Lori, my partner's watching. Which one is Luke Bryan? He's the cute one with the jeans, right?
They all got jeans, don't they? It's
well, yeah, but these are the jeans. Don't worry about it. She knows what I mean.
Then you get the country girls. That they wear their flannels only for country shows. They only wear their boots for country shows, and you're like, oh, now you're country.
Designer flannel.
Yeah. The other day I seen you twerking at the club. Now you're twerk. Now you're a country girl.
Weren't you wearing high heels in the ocean blue bathroom? I saw the picture.
The selfie was online.
What is your preferred genre of music?
By the way, Luke Bryan is the hot one. Thank you, Lori.
I don't really have like a preferred like genre that I particularly like to listen to. I like singer-songwriters, but I mean, I also like some of the heavier stuff too. I like, I like Foo Fighters, but I also like Counting Crows.
Mm-hmm.
I like singer-songwriters like Pete Yorn, Howie Day. But at the same time, I still like the older folks like Elvis Costello.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my favorite singer-songwriter that to me ever lived was Chris Cornell.
Oh, Chris Cornell, yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big Lane Staley fan too.
I love Lane Staley.
Yep. I'm a diehard Cracker fan too. I don't know if you're ever familiar with any of their stuff. Their songwriting's a little weird, but I like it.
I do one of their songs.
Do you?
I do Low.
Do you?
Yeah.
You want to do it now?
No. No, I don't want to get on the radio and
You're
play.
just trying to get a free concert.
I don't want to get on the radio and play covers.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, this time is for originals.
If I'm gonna do a cover, it's gonna.
Do you want to do another song before we get out of here?
I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get one more for you.
This is also on the CD. This is a quick one. This is called Liars. This is this is kind of funny when you get it's like when you get to that point when you're out and you're drinking and you're having a good time, but then you have that one drink that puts you right over the line, and it's like, oh, forget it. Everything just got negated with that one too many. So. You ruined my typical, my boring and mundane time in the looking glass of every Saturday. I was caught between midnight and the doorway of uncertainty.
I knew it from the start. I dare you to break my heart. We only find the path we were meant to walk on. But I've seen this movie before, and I know how it ends from here. So if you have to go, I wouldn't ask you to stay while I figured out all that I'm struggling to say. 'Cause I'm too drunk now to make any more sense than this.
A little like 1950s ding, 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 kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I like that.
That was good, man. I was watching Todd doing all his thing over here. But do you want to promote any websites? You got a website?
Yeah, I got a Reverb Nation page, which is reverbnation.com/Rocky Graz, Graz. And also my regular Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Rocky Graz. Also, if you wanted to look up the band, look under Sound Barrier Entertainment, LLC. We did incorporate. We are legal.
Nice.
And there's also the other guys of Sound Barrier, too. So
yeah, your friend Lori chiming in here saying, what the hell, why aren't I on the show when there's live music like that? He sounds awesome.
Because Lori Ryan Quinn didn't come into town.
That's funny.
If you're lucky, I'll bring in the CD and share it with you. We'll make it the office CD.
I'll bring my guitar to the gym tomorrow, Lori. Don't worry. See you then.
Perfect.
Or bring it to their office.
I've done office openings. Sure.
pop-ins?
I do elevators. Sure.
Little pop-ins.
Tom Borza checking in. He wants to know if your parents are Mike and Marie.
No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
My parents shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
Don't want to drag their names through the mud on this one.
That's why I go by Chicken, so nobody knows who, keep my parents' identity hidden.
My mother just chimes in. She doesn't care.
But no, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for stopping.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And thanks for bringing Julian, my little buddy, there.
Hey, Julian.
He wants pizza now, so.
Yeah, we kind
I
of
gotta feed him.
over it now.
Just want to give out some love to our sponsors, to attorney Nick Pasalacqua for legal help quick. You better call Nick. Call attorney Nick Pasalacqua and team at Pasalacqua and Associates 315-500-NICK or cnytriallaw.com. So you got a little better.
Not bad.
And then also, Nice Volkswagen in Rome. Stop into the showroom at 5865 Taberg Road in Rome and see why all their customers love their Nice Volkswagen. Mention Disruption Networks and receive $250 off any purchase. And check out the inventory at nivwofrome.com. Thank you, Mike and his crew, man. You guys are going to kill it, bro. Go see them. Tell them that Disruption sent you and save $250 off your next purchase.
It's a nice discount.
Yeah, it is. Little extra something. But thanks, Rock. This has been fun.
Thanks for having me.
You're gonna have to come in when we get this fight thing.
This boxing thing actually transferred from VHS to DVD.
Yeah, I know.
Or
right?
whenever we find a VCR, we need a VCR. Anybody got a VCR?
Thing? I got a VCR.
I know, I do too. I just don't know where it is. I think it's in storage somewhere. I have to find it.
In case it comes back in style, you need it in storage.
You never know.
Records are coming back, right? So
yeah, records
maybe the
are way
VCR
back.
will
That's
come
what
back.
they say. I still don't own anything that's on vinyl.
They're really hard to carry in your car.
I don't have a record player. I don't even have a tape deck anymore.
No, I don't either.
My truck's old. I got a CD player and a tape deck in it.
I had an Explorer for 11 years. It had a CD player and a tape deck in it, and I still listen. I still would, if I still had the truck, I'd still listen to both.
I just showed a house like 2 weeks ago, had an 8-track player in it.
Nice.
I opened the 8-track. Neil Diamond was
really?
there, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like,
my mother.
Do I hit play or don't I?
My mother had a 8-track of the best of the Grassroots. I used to listen to that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my mom had awesome 8-tracks.
My dad had the Eagles. I remember that on 8-track. Hotel California.
I had Kiss Alive 2 on 8-track.
Yeah. Did you have Kiss?
No. No Kiss. Nope.
You missed that one, huh?
Although my brother had Destroyer on record.
Your brother has taste.
Yeah, that's quite. But once again, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having
Thanks for hanging out with us. Like I said, we got to come back when we get this fight thing figure it out and do a little commentary because, man, that was kind of funny to watch.
Yeah.
And
we're definitely going to have to do like a live screening.
Now,
big screen.
When Rock fought Sam, he was going through chemo at the time. And he came out and still fought. And I remember you were taking it easy, like, you know, we're just going to fool around.
Ref told me, he goes, take it easy on him. And I go out there, and Sam's like, freaking like,
throwing haymakers.
Like wailing on me. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
I'm supposed to be gentle with you.
There's Mark Piersma taking on Gooner. You know, me taking on Joe Lode. We had the bouncers going at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the moms. We had moms fighting at the end. So it was a lot of fun. So we definitely got to look that up again. And I haven't watched it in probably 15 years. So it'd be kind of interesting to see.
That'll be fun.
But thank you, Addie, for coming in all week.
Pleasure.
You made me look good.
Well, you know, somebody's got to while
Right?
Z's off fishing.
I know, right? Z's, after he comes back from fish, he goes right to the fair. So he's going to be gone all next week as well. But he's going to be doing live check-ins from the fair, which those are really funny.
They were good.
He's got Mike the Voice with him, so you know it's going to be entertaining. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe check in with him. If you like these shows, share it, man.
Yeah.
Share the wealth.
And go see Rock and get his CD because it's got to be good.
Yes, and I am heading to the brewery to go catch the Crazy Fools.
I'll see you after my showings.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Happy
Bye.
Thursday.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.